Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. So in this video today we are going to discuss about the COM model. Okay, so in last video we already discussed some model like COM ipdu and COM ipdu. Today we have to discuss and COM ipdu group. Okay, and COM filter algorithm. Okay, so in last video we discussed COM signal and COM signal group. Okay, so this and takes transfer property and deadline monitoring we discussed already in this. Okay, this is pending. This com filter algorithm, it will come in the com signal group only. This is a reference when we are doing configuration with the com signal. Okay, so today I will discuss this three. Okay, so like as I discussed in com and com signal, like com signal I have to we have to configure some parameter, that is the com signal name, com signal position, DLC, some reference we have to give, deadline monitoring, transfer property, com filter algorithm. So these are the parameter which we have to configure in the com signal. Okay, and in com signal group, like we have to give com signal name and ID, and we have to give the reference. Okay, com signal reference. Okay, so these are the parameter which we already discussed in the com signal again. Okay, while while coming to the ipdu and ipdu group. Okay, so let's see what are the parameter which we have to configure in the com ipdu. Okay, and com ipdu signal group. Okay, so first of all we see com ipdu. Okay, and we know, right, why we are using com, right, like what is the purpose of com, right? So com is responsible for packing and packing the signal from below, from bottom layer, that data will come. Okay, up to pdr, then after pdr to com data will come, then com it will change the packing and packing the data signal. Okay, then from here com we can transfer the signal. Okay, so that is the main purpose of com. Okay, basically it will packing the signal it will do. Okay, so okay, so in com ipdu, like what are the parameter which we have to configure with the respect of the signal. Okay, that we are going to see here. Okay, so first of all we have to configure com ipdu direction. Okay, com ipdu handle id, com ipdu signal processing. Okay, com sorry ipdu type. Okay, then com ipdu reference we have to give. Okay, so first we see first parameter, see com ipdu direction. Okay, so which direction that signal we are going to configure, that we have to give, whether it is the rx or tx. So in this parameter which we have to select whether it is our signal is rx or tx, which type of signal we are going to configure. So based on the direction we have to select the tx or rx. Okay, that is the direction. Okay, these things we have to configure. Next, handle id. Okay, so what is the handle id? It will whether it is the standard or extended. Okay, so this right, the standard means 11 bits we have to configure. If it is extended, then 29 bits. Okay, these things we already discussed in the CAN driver only, right? So that's what which handle ID we have to select. Okay, as again it will come based on the requirement or based on the bits, like whether it is extended or extended. That should we have to select here. Okay, in handle ID. Okay, while doing the configuration. Okay, so next, signal processing. Okay, so in signal processing will come whether it is the immediate or differ. Okay, so based on that we have to select which type of the signal processing is there, whether it is the immediate or differ. Okay, that should we have to select while doing the signal configuration. Okay, next, com ipdu type. Okay, which type of ipdu is there? Okay, so as we know, like in our classic CAN, okay, how much data we can transfer? We can transfer up to 8 much data we can transfer using our classic CAN, right? So if I want to transfer more than 8 bytes, okay, more than 8 bytes, okay, more than 8 bytes we want to transfer the data. So how can we transfer? Question mark is there, right? As we know, we using CAN we can transfer up to 8 bytes. Okay, so when the time it will come, I want to transfer 8 byte of data. Okay, so that time we have to do CAN TP. Okay, so this is what, using CAN TP we can transfer more than 8 byte of the data. Here some PCI, based on the PCI, and we have to do segmentation and segmentation. Okay, we will discuss later CAN-TP, but till now we have to know, if you want to transfer the data more than 8 bytes, okay, then you can use CAN-TP. Okay, so here in CAN I COM ipdu tab, whether it is the normal ipdu or CAN-TP. In normal means CAN classic only, 8 byte only. Okay, okay, suppose more than 8 means we have to select the CAN TP. So these are the parameter which we have to configure while doing signal configuration. Okay, so in ipdu type we have to do we have to select whether it is the normal or CAN TP type we have to select. Okay, so then again we have to give ipdu reference. Okay, so from where I can give ipdu reference? Okay, that is the question, right? So I'll use the ipdu reference. It will come from the ECUC reference. Okay, ECUC reference we have to give the ipdu reference. Okay, so these are the parameter which we have to configure in the COM ipdu. Okay, while doing configuration. Okay, signal configuration. Okay, I hope you got it. So next we have to configure COM ipdu group, right? So group we know, right? Like if you want to do many things, okay, similar, okay, similar in the sense like if you're doing configuration like some car, okay, car like we can take the in car, like there is uh, front we can say that front yeah, front gate. Okay, front gate in the sense right side, then left side also, then back door also. Okay, while we are going to configure some doors. Okay, so in car there are four doors, right? Left side, right side, and back left, and back right. Correct, right? So they are the uh, similar we can say that similar message or similar signals, right? So that time we are using group. That time we can use group. Okay, so they are similar we have to do, we are doing, right? Okay, so what we have to do, com ipdu name, okay, com ipdu id, okay, these two things we have to configure, okay, and we have to give the reference, okay, we have to give com ipdu reference, okay. So these things we have to configure in the ipdu group, okay. So I hope you are getting. Now these are two uh, container or two parameter which we have to configure in com ipdu, okay, and com ipdu signal group, okay. And now I will discuss like com filter. So don't think it will come in com ipdu group, it will come in com signal, okay. In last video I discussed in com this is the reference we have to give in the com signal, okay. So com filter algorithm, okay. So what are the parameters which we have to configure, that we are going to discuss, okay. So always mask hold differ mask new. Next, mask new differ old, okay. Mask new, then we have to configure never. So these are the parameter which we have to configure, okay, while doing the com filter, where it will come while we are doing signal data we have to configure, okay. So next is that mask new differ x, okay. Then mask new equals x, okay. So these are the parameter which we have to configure, okay. Next, new is outside, new is outside, new is, so new is outside, new is within, okay, new is within, okay. Then every in, okay. So yeah, few more parameters there, but yeah, this part this all parameter which you have to configure in the com filter algorithm, okay. So this is the transfer reference we are giving in the com signal, okay. So always we have to always select. So based on the requirement, as I said, as of signal configuration, that time we have to select always mask new differ to mask old, mask new differ old, never mask new differ x, mask new equal x, new is outside, new is within, and everything. Yeah. Okay. So these are the parameters which we have to configure based on the requirements. Okay. Okay. So these are this COM module is completed. These are all the parameters which we have to configure, or it will come under the COM module. Okay. Com signal IP, com signal group, com IPD group. Okay. So these are the parameters which under we have to configure in COM. Okay, with the respect of the signal. Okay. And so one more things like we have to discuss software component. Okay. Components. Okay. So what are the software component? We will discuss. Okay. So some few there is many software component, but I will say some few software component. Okay, like application. Okay, service, sensors, ECU, abstraction, abstraction, then NVM. So an NVM is non tile memory. Okay, then yeah, this is the application is one type of software component, services, sensor, ECU abstraction, NVM, non-volatile, and one more is CVD. Okay, complex drive device. Okay, so these are the software component you have to remember. Okay, application, sensor, services, ECU abstraction, NVM, non-volatile memory, 3D, complex drive device. Okay, so these are the software component. Okay. Okay, so in this video up to here only. Okay, so we will meet in next video. So thank you for watching this video.